Bro, this guy is such a hater. Tylil did not beat the allegations yet. What do you mean by that, bro? Didn't he give enough evidence?
Okay, so Tylil recently came out with his own information that heavily contradicts Jordan Pauline's testimony about the events that transpired after the Streamer Awards.
Exactly.
Tons of people are saying that this proof exonerates him. And while I do agree that my current opinion on the subject is that Tylil is definitely looking like an innocent man in this situation,
So what's the issue?
I do want to mention this exists beyond the scope of public opinion. This is an ongoing legal battle now, so let's refrain from absolutes. We have a lot to speak about today. Comment for the algorithm. So I'm going to go through Tylil's response play by play. I'm basically going to say what I feel about each section, and then I'm going to show you guys Jordan's recent response, and then I got to defend myself, because goddamn.
My silence was intentional. My team has already sent Jordan a cease and desist, and we are also moving forward with a lawsuit for defamation.
First things first, this is going legal from both ends. Jordan herself claimed legal action was underway, and now Tylil is specifying that he is pursuing the defamation route. And that's the best way to clear up allegations like these, especially if the woman is lying. So winning the legal way is really just the best way to dispel it, even if it's not perfect.
Everything was cool that night. Jordan originally left the after party and came back because Jordan misplaced her phone.
This is directly contradicting what Jordan was saying, because in her response, she made claims of him essentially luring her into the room by hiding her phone. And after this, Tylil even provides some receipts from that night in the form of a video. And it's way more than anything Jordan has provided, so obviously it makes what he's saying far, far more believable.
Everything went left when my partner called. The moment my partner called, Jordan started acting crazy. She got really aggressive. And she was acting weird. She made me uncomfortable, and that's what made me start recording to protect myself.
I've never had a one-night stand in my life.
What is a one-night stand?
Like after the party type shit, when you first meet someone, you don't talk to them.
So that's what we just had?
Did we just have a one-night stand?
No.
I don't get this. Didn't he say no and then... This makes no sense.
As long as we cool about it, that's not a one-night stand. I said, as long as we speak about it, it's not a one-night stand.
It's so many days after tomorrow.
You see, Tylil has to go through all this stupidness because he couldn't just stay with his girlfriend, bro. Like... This guy, bro.
This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, because that's her explicitly stating this was most likely a one-night stand. And dude, it's just looking bad for Shorty. And if she's lying, this is just so gross to weaponize SA to get back at someone. It's one of the most deplorable things you can do. It's really sick. And I also learned that Jordan's sister has unfortunately passed in a very brutal way. And apparently she also went through SA. So for Jordan to do this is genuinely sick. If it is true, that is. Assuming this is true, because this is still an ongoing case. But also, I do want to mention that the way Tylil got this receipt isn't foolproof legal-wise, but I'll come back to that later. Let's just continue.
I got her an Uber, a Toyota to be exact. I requested Jordan a Toyota. Jordan left the hotel room. Jordan came back when she realized it was a Toyota. She banged on the door and demanded a black truck. Her words verbatimly after she demanded a black truck was, "Do I look like the type of bitch to ride in a Toyota?"
That's crazy.
Get me a black truck. Me
That's
being a
crazy.
gentleman, I got her a black truck. But wait.
This is egregious. Hella egregious. And Tylil is going to say it in the response, but if you're a victim, why are you coming back to the person who harmed you and asking for a black truck? That's LA materialism at its finest. I know what it looks like. And it was the same type of shorty I've had the displeasure of meeting. It was a mixed light skin. She was talking about eating Wagyu every day. And if it wasn't Wagyu, it's mid. That's what I call LA materialism. That's why this particular thing stands out to me so much. It's not a good look. And I'm not even the type of person to say victims
It's a horrible look.
But it is pretty weird that hypothetically Jordan would go back to the perpetrator of a crime and ask for a better way to escape. You already had the escape, so it just makes it
doesn't that alone. Here's the issue with this video. It says Tylil did not beat the allegations yet when he's literally mostly arguing that he essentially did. It makes zero sense to go back to it. There's so many inconsistencies. He beat it, bro. I literally don't even need to watch anything else past this point. He literally beat it. Like dead ass, because If Tylil did what she's saying, why would she go back? Why would she request a fancier car? It makes no substantial difference. This is stupid.
Weird, and it makes her look very guilty of lying. I am leaning towards Tylil far more than Jordan. Tylil also showed proof
I'm not even leaning. Tylil already won.
of purchase for both of the rides, the first one being at 804 and the fact that it was canceled, and the other one being at 807, and that one was a black SUV that dropped Jordan off at 840. There's also this confusing text message to Tylil's friend where Jordan says that Tylil has her phone 30 minutes after she got to her crib and that she's going to go and pick it up. The timeline feels a little weird, but even Tylil didn't really know what to make of this, so I'm just gonna move on.
Only thing the girl had to show, oh my God.
And this too, for playing with me? No. If she was actually SA'd, the memo would not be for playing with me. Bro, y'all just...
Shit is right here, it said. Yo, it says a Zelle request for $2,000.
Give me one reason to believe Jordan Pauline. Give me one reason. Just
For
one.
playing with me. What
And no, her being a woman doesn't count.
the fuck? That's blackmail. What the fuck do she mean by for playing with me?
I don't know.
1 year from now, you'll either be celebrating moments like this or wishing you'd started today. The college admissions process.
Let's move on.
I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely another hard-hitting piece of evidence that Tylil provided. It does come across as blackmail, which is very weird considering Jordan was the one who initially claimed niggas was trying to blackmail her when she was coming out about the story. I'll give it to Tylil. I am leaning towards his side because receipts are tangible and it looks crazy. It looks pretty weird.
Jordan texts me right here. She said, "What you doing?" Jordan sends a question mark. I don't know if you text me or not, but my phone is clicked. I can't see her do nothing. Jordan sent me on December 8th at 12:01. This is in the noon. Jordan sent me a upside down smiling face. After she sent the upside down smiling face, she sent the Zelle request. Let me show y'all. Follow me, chat. Are y'all following the timeline? Because I'm only gonna come up here one time and say this. Jordan, all of these messages came on December 7th. The Zelle request is at December 8th. This smiley face. She sent this smiley face, right? Boom.
Yeah, that's
Then she
creepy as
sends her
hell,
Zelle
bro.
request
It's an upside down smiley face. Shit looks creepy.
at 12:19 p.m. After she sends the Zelle request, she realized I was not paying it. Once Jordan realized I was not paying it, Jordan sent me this. You see this meme right here? Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. Let me make it bigger for y'all since y'all can't read.
What does that mean?
Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. So once Jordan realized I was not paying her $2,000, she sends me this. Me giving him his last warning before I show him who I really am. And guess what she did? She showed me
Yup.
who she really was and showed you who she really was.
Yup.
Came to the internet with false allegations, lied on my name.
The messages that are presented here really do paint Jordan out to be some type of vindictive woman who is upset over a sexual encounter and now she's seeking retribution for her emotions, especially with the manner in which she's texting someone who is supposed to be the perpetrator of the crime. It just feels like her actions are in direct contradiction to the emotion she displayed on the internet. If this is a man who harmed you, why are you continuing to have contact in this manner? Why are you sending him memes and requesting 2 bands? It seems weird.
Bro,
I
and
know I
she's
keep
saying-
saying it, but it's just not
She be saying she's
You sending him
asexual, and then she literally got them things out, bro. It makes no sense. You are a sexual person.
memes and requesting 2 bands.
Like,
It
what the
seems
hell are we
weird.
talking
I know I
about?
keep saying it, but it's just not looking good for her.
It's crocodile tears too, bro. It's crocodile tears too. And this makes it harder for real women who get SA'd. Like, genuinely.
Once again, Jordan said,
But I do want to clear up a misconception because I'm seeing a lot of stupid people say that, oh, most women lie about SA. That's just not true, bro. That's not true. The minority of women lie about SA, bro. Cases like Jordan Pauline are like rarer. It's probably like, if I had to guess how many women lie about like sexual assault allegations, like out of all the allegations made in the world, it's probably like 5%. Like maybe 5% of women lie about SA. But it's not anything more than that, bro. Again, most women are normal and they're not out here trying to ruin people's careers and be freaking gold diggers and cloud diggers, all this shit, bro. Jordan Pauline's just an asshole.
she deleted all of our text messages. And Jordan also said she was sexually assaulted, which is false. Don't let this world get to your head and you lose your moral compass, because at the end of the day, we all have to deal with God.
How is this dumbass talking about moral compass? Nigga, you set him up, bro. You straight up set him up. You're the one without a moral compass. You're an evil person, bro.
And if you know something made me feel a certain way, instead of trying to throw rocks and hide your hands, you should have fixed it immediately. And this could have been swept under the rug. Don't be mad your girl found out the type of man that you are. She should have known that's nobody's fault but yours. I always walk in love, and I wish you and her the best. No bullshit. God
Yeah,
bless.
this is BS, bro. Tylil won, bro. I don't think there's really much else to it, bro. And honestly, there's nothing that this YouTuber can really say to convince me otherwise, bro. There's too many inconsistencies. It doesn't, and let's say Jordan Pauline was correct. It doesn't make sense. And there's too many inconsistencies, and nothing's actually adding up, bro. There's nothing substantial on Jordan Pauline's end, but there's everything substantial with Tylil. That's it.